I am IT infrastructure leader, Shankar Chandran. I'm here to share 20 years of my experience in a short video. I work for companies like Radix Systems, Kumdev, Hewlett Packard, IBM and AT&T. And started my career as an hardware engineer working for Radix, and then moved on to support platforms environment like Noble Network, Unix, and other parallel processing systems. And then subsequently, I picked up a role with Hewlett Packard, my dream company, managing their regional, client support. That included several, platform supports, their applications, and based on my success out here, I was given additional responsibility of managing the country network operations. And this is where I actually went on to show my full potential because I really got a country responsibility. So I went on to build their architecture practice, I went on to build their availability practice by redesigning the whole stuff out and trying to get the maximum out of it. Seeing my success stories, HP actually gave me a mission to go back and set up their e-commerce business practice, which was trying to launch in India. And I was given a charter to go back into the business planning, financial mapping, financial management, their architecture build, and the so-called the operations piece, right? We successfully grew this e-commerce business from 0 to 5,000 in about 2 years, and the whole infrastructure was up and running. And this infrastructure had a lot of connectivity to their commercial clients. Having done that, and having building so much of success stories, I wanted to go back and broaden this with my commercial base, and that's when IBM Global Services actually gave me a role to go back and start their infrastructure practice. The role involved trying to set up a business plan, refinement processes based on what the regions have given, and trying to engage the leaders and try to win and create a positive note to saying, yeah, we will succeed. And having done that, the IBM Europe successfully proved and moved 500 people worth of business to India, which we grew in about 11 months. And this included staffing not only the people but also managers and leaders to successfully run that machine. Having seen that success, all of the regions followed, and we went on to build this practice to about 12,000 people in 3 years in the areas of servers, application hosting, operations in the servers, mainframes, as well as end-user services. But one piece was completely empty, which was network services and security. And to complete that kind of a product line, a framework for IBM's capability matrix, we had to personally engage with leaders in the US. That's where the competency leaders were placed. And then subsequently the other leaders of the Eastern regions. So to do that, I led a lot of engagements, and I had to travel to countries like US, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, European countries like UK, France and Germany and Slovakia. After having traveled so much and after having engaged with the business leaders, we finally got an approval to proceed with 26 headcount-based competency. We were so successful in the first 11 months that the business competency leaders moved on to prove additional scope, and finally we ended up grooming up the scale of this competency to about 800 in 2 years. Based on the complete experience and that I gained from these companies, I as a leader went on to develop a new practice in the area of telecom for AT&T, and this involved engaging AT&T's business relationship with other telecoms and trying to streamline the engagement and try to refine that process and trying to make a revenue out of it, right? And this included the amount of bills we pay and the so-called rebates we need to get. All these are tracked and refined. Now, so that's been on my professional side. In terms of my positive credentials and recognition that I've gone through in these 20 years, I've been rewarded shares by Hewlett Packard and soft rewards like IBM Blue Awards, as well as the leadership program participation rewards globally by both IBM and AT&T. Personally, from my perspective, I have a lot of followers, and that was because I personally engage with people, because that's where I believe motivation comes, a leader engaging with people. And to do that, there needs to be a two-way relationship. And I achieved that by trying to coach people in the area of project management, transformation, and for people in the area of project management, a little of technological skills, because I've got a depth of technological skills. So in summary, that's been my professional 20 years of my experience. In the area of recreation, I love playing cricket. I play a lot of cricket, and I've done that with corporates like Hewlett-Packard, IBM, and AT&T. And recently, in the last 2 years, I've learned how to play TT and AT&T. And I do that quite well with my people. Personally, at home, I play cricket and TT and swimming with my child. That's my favorite sport. So pretty much that's a blend of my life between professional and my recreation. I love trying to blend this so that I get a lot of positive energy following day. And that's me, and that's what I want to share, my 20 years of my experience on a short video. Thanks for listening to the story, and any feedback, kindly share that with me. Thank you.